For the update 1.1, we have two new features, which is first of all working automatically assigning expressions for the multi-parameter blocks, and ability to jump to the nodes that this parameter is referenced at. So let's start with the probably most interesting one, which is the multi-parameter blocks. So this is very typical multi-parameter block setup. We have our for each loop and we have our counter node, and we are just looping over this box, and we are fetching the input, and we merge it together. So basically we should have multiple boxes at the end of the loop. So first of all, we want to assign our multi-parameter folder. So I have this folder in type property. This is multi-parameter folder, which is the first instance one, and make sure that this first instance and the whatever loop you are looping over, the start value is also 1. Basically this should be the same one, so that the index of the loops matches at the very start of it. So just maybe next update I will going to automatically do it, but maybe if there's a reason you need it from 0 and all that, so I just left it like that. So we have our folder, and I want to mark this folder, go inside the menu and set it as multi-parameter folder like that. And now we have to also mark our multi-parameter counter, which is our for each count, and right click on it. In the menu there's going to be a set as multi-parameter counter. Click on that and that's it, and we have set it up. And one more thing, we also have to make sure that this node follows this one. So what we do is this folder name, we have to copy the copy parameter and paste it as a reference for the iteration amount, like paste relative reference like that. So we can control from here how many iterations we are actually running with this loop like that. So now we have set it up. Let's copy some parameters. So inside this loop I have just a transform node. Let's assign some of these. So go inside, right click, set as multi-parameter. Let's assign also the multiparm and uniform scale like that. And now let's take a look at it. Let's clear it out and let's translate it. So you can see we have now we have set up automatically multi-parameters with no need for us to manually create these expressions, because it's going to create them automatically for us, as long as we have set up both of these and we are following the iteration amount with this one. So that's very cool. And what's even cooler about this, we can, let's say my control node is somewhere maybe at the very bottom, and I want to jump to this parameter that I am controlling from here. I can right click on it, go to parameters, and I want to node referencing this parameter, click on it. You can see it's going to automatically select this node. By default it's not going to actually follow to the network, but if we, let's say, want to follow this parameter where it actually is created, I can do the same thing, but I have to control click on it. So when I control click on it, it's going to zoom in inside my network to the node that this parameter is referenced at, like that. And you can also do this with the basic parameters. So let's also make sure that, let's say, this node is also our spare parameter node. So go inside here and set as Parm node like that, and let's assign some spare parameters to it. Maybe some of these. Set spare Parm like that. Let's go inside here. There we have our boxes, and what we can do is just right click on it and node referencing this Parm. It's going to go on it like that. If I control click on it, it's going to jump to this node that this parameter is referenced at. And if I also have a alt click on it, I can alt click on it, which is basically going to put in a visibility flag on this node. So you have a couple of options for you to actually see this node. But basically, let's say if you have this setup inside some complex node and you want to start looking changes of this node right from where this is. That's why the visibility flag is very useful. So that's that, and there's a couple of options for us to unsat multi-parameter folders and all of that, which is maybe not even necessary. Maybe I'm going to take these out in that other updates, but these are the two main features for now. Go download it, it's free. And if any bugs and all of that, just write me an email, and I'm going to any features maybe you want to add. We can definitely add some new features to it. And thank you for watching, and that's that. See ya.